Hi, I'm Jill, and this is my channel, Her Reality Assumed, and I am going to be talking about all things law of assumption, manifestation, relationships, life, leveling up your life. Just a bit of backstory about me. I came from a poor family, I would say. Not poor, but we had a lot of scarcity in growing up. My mum used to say, oh, we can't afford this, we can't afford that. I remember getting a job at 14 because I didn't want to ask my mum for basic things. Like I bought my own toothbrush. I got another job a year later. I was working 15 hours a week when I was 15, and I would buy my own clothes. I would buy my own everything because I really didn't want to ask my parents because they struggled for money, right? So there was a lot of scarcity in our house. It was still perfect, but I think like their money mindset was like we couldn't afford things and it was hard and the bills would come in, my mum would cry. And so in turn, I got into debt in my 20s, credit card debt. I couldn't afford to live the life I wanted to. I thought that was normal. I used to tell people I'm never going to be rich. And my relationships kind of sucked, my romantic relationships and some of my friendships weren't ideal. And I always was searching for answers, and I did a lot of therapy. I kept searching for answers, and basically it was probably in my mid-30s where I hit rock bottom, you could say. I got into so much debt that I ran out of money. One day I couldn't even buy myself a coffee. I had no money. I maxed out my credit card or cards, and I had a big loan that I needed to pay off, and just been paid monthly. And I think 2 weeks after we got paid, I ran out of money. I had to ask people for $100 to just so I could buy lunch. I had no money, no food in the fridge. Like, I was spending my money on absolute rubbish. But anyway, I was also heartbroken most of the time. I didn't have good romantic relationships. And yeah, I was done. I was so done with creating that, because I did know that your thoughts create things, but I wasn't 100% sure on how that works. So I went deep. I went deep into the law of attraction first, and started implementing those principles. And yeah, things started to change very quickly. Things started to change, but there was a missing link, which I think the law of assumption, it goes into your subconscious mind more so. And Neville Goddard and his teachings have really opened things up for me. I always wanted to live a freedom lifestyle, and now I live and work wherever I want. I have a remote job. I've had that for 3 years. I am not in debt. I got out of debt. I paid it all off. And I have a relationship that is exciting. My biggest fear about being in a relationship was that it would be boring, and this is not boring. And I want to share this with you on this channel, and share with you how I did it, how you can do it, how you can create the life you want with your thoughts. It's basically with the power of your mind. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes trying different things, because I know what it's like. Trust me, I know what it's like to feel like you're never gonna meet the right person, you're never gonna be ahead financially, you're never going to live the life you want, and to so desperately want to live outside the box. You're not built for a 9-to-5. You're not built to have a boring relationship like everyone else. And you want to thrive. You want to have the money so you can do all the freedom things and travel and experience life the way you want to experience it, and give back. Give back to your friends and family. Give back to the world. That's what I'm here to teach. That's what I want to share with you on this channel. And come with me, because I've got so many lessons. If you have any questions, please put a comment and I will answer it in a video. So let's go. Let's create our realities.